What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Money Journey. Today, we are diving deep into Tencent's latest earnings report for the third quarter of 2024. We'll break down the key numbers, discuss the good, the bad, and the ugly, and ultimately try to figure out what this means for Tencent's future and your investment strategy. So, grab a cup of coffee, get comfortable, and let's get started. Tencent is making headlines today, posting better than expected 47% profit surge as games and AI tools shine. Their quarterly profits was above expectation because of strength in its gaming business. Revenue grew by 8%, which was below expectation, but nevertheless very good growth year on year. The company also noted it was starting to see benefits from artificial intelligence, AI everywhere, even on Tencent. So let's look into the latest earnings report. Let's start with the words of the CEO, Mr. Ma. During the third quarter of 2024, we deliver robust revenue growth in our games business, underpinned by consistent performance of evergreen games globally and contribution from new games with evergreen potential. We upgrade our e-commerce strategy around mini shops to create unified and trustworthy transactions experience spanning the entire Weixin ecosystem. We are increasingly seeing tangible benefits of deploying AI across our products and operation, including market service, cloud, and will continue to invest in AI technology, tools, and solutions that assist users and partners. Financial highlights: revenues 8% year-on-year growth, gross profits up 16% year-on-year, and operating profits 19% growth. This is incredible. That's the major financial highlight. So I will pass the earnings report because I found the earnings presentation much more incredible. I will share with you guys. First, overview, financial highlights. Revenue growth of 8% year on year, very good growth. It was under expectations, so they didn't deliver on the revenue. That's why the stock is not up today, I would say. But nevertheless, 8% growth, it's incredible for a company as big as Tencent. Operating margin grew to 36.6%. 1 year ago was 33%, so 3.2 percentage points above what was 1 year ago, which is really good. So they are doing very well with their business, maybe some cost cuttings, but their profitability is increasing. That's what we like to see in a company. They update the key service update with their position in the market, number one by users and revenue in games and by revenue globally. Their fintech, they are the number one in MAO and EAO. Weixin and WeChat, number one mobile community. Digital content, premium content, number one by paid subscription, including beans, video, music, and literature. Their cloud, they are number two by revenue, but number one standalone cloud conferencing solution by revenue. So they are basically leaders in a lot of sectors of the Chinese economy and even globally. So an incredible diversified business model, which we love. Business revenues growing steadily, which we really like. 8% when you compare year on year in the last quarter. So they have been reaccelerating. They were growing above 10%, but then they see growth of 7-6%, but now they are around 8%. And with this stimulus on China, they might increase their revenue growth in the next. Might see Tencent growing above 10% in the next few quarters. Who knows? Maybe that's just an opinion. Gross profits, which is very important. They are increasing their gross margins. They increased their gross profit in 16% year on year, which was incredible. So we like to see a business increase their gross margins. That's sign of strength in their business. So that's basically the biggest thing I loved in this report. Then we have a small update on their business, their games, market service. And for the financial review, gross profits increasing, gross margins increasing, free cash flow increasing. So this is their gross margins over time. That was around 40%. Now it's around 53.1% gross margin, which is incredible. Really great margins for Tencent. Operating margins growing basically almost at all-time highs this year, above 36%. Free cash flow, it's almost a record. They basically increased their free cash flow 14% year on year, which was really good. Might see a record year of free cash flow for Tencent this year, and with this China turnaround, we might see revenue and free cash flow increasing even more in the next few quarters or years. Bear in mind, this time stimulus from the government in the Chinese economy, it will take time. We'll not see the results of this stimulus in this quarter or in the next, but in a year we might see the Chinese economy starting to grow at a faster rate, and that's what we hope for. Really good earnings report. Tencent as a business, fundamentals incredible, all check marks, a really great business model. But in terms of valuation, I will assume a premium because I really love Tencent as a business. In my opinion, one of the best business model in China and one of the best company. But even with that, even with some positivism in the company, I do really believe I'll be buying more Tencent shares under 38, under $40, but right now we are close to $50. So it's not an attractive price, especially for the risk to invest in China. I think there are better opportunities on China to invest, but there are not many better companies than Tencent. Well, folks, that was a deep dive into Tencent's latest earnings report. Overall, it's a pretty solid quarter. We saw good growth in revenues, especially driven by the gaming and advertising segments. Plus, the margin expansion was incredible, which is a testament to Tencent's strong operational efficiency. Tencent continues to be an incredible company with strong business model, a dominant position in the Chinese tech market, and a diversified revenue stream. However, it's important to note that the current valuation might be a bit stretched, given the recent rally in tech stocks on China. As always, it's crucial to do your own research and consider your risk tolerance before making any investment decision. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.